saying, let's see if we can get you back safely. It was kind of, and then up first. Okay.
I'm going forward now.
Maybe.
That's very good. Adding a few years to the car.
Dad puts on his seatbelt.
This is scary.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Oh, I almost punched a hole in the garage wall.
What? I didn't. Oh, going forward, yes. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
You used to do this.
I don't know why it's so hard for me. Is that a 3 or is that, did I jump to 5?
One, but 3. Now go back to 2.
Oh dear. Failing miserably at this the second time around. You'll either go forward or backwards, so.
I looked over the brake.
Stop,
sorry.
stop.
I was going the wrong way.
And then we're up.
Yay!
Start again.
Oh dear.
Let's go straight and jump over that bridge. Are you recording this or what?
Yeah.
So every stupid thing I've ever said is on there.
This is like the prized possession of my family now.
And we're only gonna have it for like a couple months, but
Yeah.
we're gonna use it.
Shh, don't give away our secrets.
I mean, no, we're not. But
Ricky and I have been learning how to drive stick shift
stick shift.
in this 22-year-old
Clunky,
Land Rover.
loud Land Rover.
It is so loud. You can't hear anything in the car. So our dad's been teaching us. We've only had like a couple lessons.
So what's funny is we learned how to drive an automatic here, and now we're learning how to drive a stick shift. But like when I was like, we were in our teens, like early teens, and so these roads are crazy. They have oh my gosh, these like buses called matatus. They're insane. So if you learn how to drive here, you can literally drive anywhere.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
So we're having a hard time, as you'll probably see in the video.
I'm old.
How did you feel after your
Oh my
driving
god, I
lesson
wanted
today?
to die. I felt like honestly really sick. It was not a good feeling.
We were both sweating
Oh my
profusely.
gosh, my back sweat. Ugh.
It was really bad.
We didn't kill anybody, so I guess
Nobody died. So that's
that
okay.
is a positive.
So we're gonna touch on a couple different modes of transportation here. Surprisingly enough, we have Uber. We did not have Uber 10 years ago.
Did Uber exist 10 years ago?
Well, yeah, and I don't know. Probably.
Okay, the thing is, we didn't have
correct.
any sort of like taxi transportation thing 10 years ago.
So the modes of transportation here are you either have your own vehicle and you can move around pretty freely, or you have Uber, which has its pros and cons. A lot of pros and cons. One of the big pros is that it is one, available, and then two, is so cheap.
So cheap.
Yeah.
It's really cheap.
So for us to get to our most frequented, what is it?
Frequented?
I don't know. Our favorite spot, our favorite mall is about like 10 minutes or something away from us. And it's $3 to get there with an Uber. So that's really great that we have that. We also have regular taxis now that take us around. Super expensive. It is getting dark.
Please don't.
Okay.
I'm scared of it.
So if you go around our house, so one of the things about living in Africa, if you go around the houses, they have switches that are actually alarms for security. So if you hit one of them accidentally and they're not labeled.
Nope. It says, okay, there's one right there that says press. And I thought it was a light switch. And so obviously if it says press, I pressed it. And like 7 minutes later, like a SWAT team arrived to our house. And he was like, are you guys okay? Or like,
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't here yet. Oh
Yeah, the
gosh.
first time we moved in.
Okay, so off topic.
Back on track.
So back on track. So yes, a pro, they're super cheap and they are available. Con, they can't find our house. And another con is that sometimes you have to end up giving them directions because they don't always know where they are.
And like, I don't know where I am
We
either.
haven't been here in 10 years. And you expect us to give you directions of where you're supposed to go? What? Okay, so taxis, Ubers, and then she mentioned it a little bit earlier. We have these mini buses that are called matatus here. I sound so...
Matatus.
Matatus. I sound like
Matatus.
such a Mazunko.
Like a French
Matatu. I still can't do it. It's
You
just
need to
not
get rid of that accent, man.
I've been in the States too long. I've lost it. I can't do it. Have you ever been in one?
No.
No? So back when I was here like 10 years ago, I've driven in one time. It was the most terrifying ride of my entire life. I will never do it again.
If you're a foreigner that doesn't know Swahili or like how matatus, like I don't even know how matatus work.
Don't do it.
They
Traffic rules don't apply to anybody.
no.
Don't expect people to be
There's no stop
waiting
signs.
on you.
There's no yield signs.
There's
no speed limit signs. There's no lines in the road.
You just are
kind
hoping
of
to make
like-
it from point A to point B alive.
The thing I love about this car is that matatus are afraid of it. Boda boda. And boda boda is a motorcycle. And those are everywhere. And those are really cheap. And those are fine. You'll find them everywhere. If you need to go somewhere really quickly, just be like, I need to go here.
And you are a single person on your own.
Yeah.
Because they are a motorcycle. so just be careful of the modes of transportation that you take. Ubers and taxis are okay. If you ever get into a car and you cannot open the door or the handles are missing,
Never
please
close the door before. Always look at the door and see if there's a handle. If there's no handle, like, leave.
peace out.
Don't say anything,
Deuces,
just leave.
real quick.
Just be like,
Run away.
honestly, be smart.
So that was just a little bit of transportation and us learning how to drive here in Nairobi. Hope you guys enjoy our third video.
Ooh!
We're having fun.
The
We're
weather
having a
is
good
really
time.
good.
Also, keep an ear out for lots of fun things to be coming up.
Ooh, they're coming.
In the next couple of months. We're so excited. We're so excited.
Very excitement.
But yeah, so keep an ear out for those.
Visual.
She's
I'm
the
not the
visual.
visual.
She's the visual of this group.
That means I'm the face of, like, both of us. Do you want me to be the face?
Yep.
Okay, well, let me get
From Bub here real quick. Okay.
That's not highlight, that's actually, like, sweat.
That's